The feature race. The next voice you hear will be track announcer Vance Cameron. Stand by for the feature.
Very late scratch of the 1-3 Bolero Trisco. Fine field of four set to do battle here in the opening day feature at Charlottetown. Lining up on the gate, Eagle Jolt, Euchred, Idyllic Life, Bazillion. Top of the stretch. Here they come. There they go, off end facing Bazillion, shooting to the front quickly by 3, and they haven't reached the turn. Into the 2-hole goes Euchred, racing from third. That is Eagle Jolt, and from the outside, Idyllic Life. So they swing to the backstretch for time 1. Bazillion in line to Brian McPhee. Out in front, Euchred goes second. Eagle Jolt takes over third. Backing up fourth, that is Idyllic Life. So they settle in as they arrive at the first quarter mile. Bazillion the leader there. The newcomer is Euchred. He's set up for the 2-hole ride. Third on the rail, that's Eagle Jolt. Trailing the field is Idyllic Life. 29 and 4 to open it up. They round the turn, positions unchanged, chasing Bazillion on past the 3/8 pole. Euchred on the rail goes second. Eagle Jolt third. Idyllic Life continuing to trail, but now edging to the outside fourth. They're at the midway point, led by Bazillion. Idyllic Life, his stablemate, drives up on the outside to challenge. Now third is Euchred, fourth and the trailer. Eagle Jolt, 1 minute, 2/5, the opening half mile. Over to the 5/8, led by Bazillion. Idyllic Life on the outside. Euchred drafting along at the rail third. Eagle Jolt is the trailer fourth. They're on the back stretch. Second and final time. 3/4 coming next. Bazillion the leader. Grinding away on the outside is Idyllic Life. Euchred's on the rail. He'll need room third. Eagle Jolt still contending fourth on the outside. 3/4 in 1. 29 and 4. That was 29 and 2 in the third split. Going to the 7/8. Bazillion an 1/8 of a mile out. Euchred on the rail second. Idyllic Life back to third. Eagle Jolt coming fourth. Down the stretch they come. Bazillion. Euchred on the rail. Way wide is Eagle Jolt, but it's Bazillion. It lined up Brian McPhee to win it. Tight for the deuce. Euchred up against Eagle Jolt. Bazillion on top at every call. 2 minutes, 1/5.
A 29 and 4, 1 minute and 2. 129 and 4. Idyllic Life, the stablemate, was out and going and rolling, just didn't have it here tonight. Maybe a conditioning standpoint here, but 4 of them all in the pack through the stretch.
Full marks to you, Lee, for calling this horse for second tonight. You did like the stable here tonight. And again, let's give credit to the KG veteran, Brian McPhee. Good drive here tonight by Brian. Got him to the front and was able to take the first over challenge from the stablemate, Idyllic Life, and then hold off the 3 Euchred you can see on the rail. Mark Campbell coming late here with Eagle Jolt. But it is the 5 and Brian McPhee getting the win here in the feature. Nice win for them. We'll see them back in the Red Stars winner circle next.
There's Bazillion arriving at the race 5 winner's circle. Bazillion, Bay Pacing Gelding, 6 years by Village Jolt off the Big Counter Dam. Mullen Hanover, owned by Kent Livingston of Cornwall, trained by Trevor Hicken. Brian McPhee picks up that wire-to-wire winning drive, mile in 2 minutes and 1/5. Bazillion in the feature.